ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Thursday, which means we're finally gonna get started on what I was going to do last week, but oh boy, shit got away from me big hard. Welcome to Nozz Watches Yakyo Burai Kaiju Ultimate. I'm just gonna call it Kaiju. Kaiji, sorry. Not Kaiju, Kaiji. So this is a relatively old anime recommended by Meanless over on the Patreon, and I have never heard of this, but the man's got the weird triangle face, and it's kinda spooky as shit. It says, Ito Kaiji is a bum who steals car emblems and slashes tires on a regular basis. However, one day, this routine changes when a man in a trench coat pays him a visit. The man reveals himself as Endu, a debt collector who had come to claim an unpaid loan of 300,000 yen, which Kaiji previously co-signed with his co-worker Furuhara Kakeshi. Because of Takeshi's disappearance, Kai's have to go and do gambling. He's got to go do gambling. So I don't know why this was recommended, because I mean I've never done an anime like this on here before. But you know what? I'm willing to give it a go. A show about gambling. I do not know how to, I do not know how to play the majority of gambling games. I think I live streamed, the Grand Theft Auto Casino update when it first dropped, and I was like, man, I don't even know how to play blackjack. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I'm putting it all on black on roulette. And that's about as far as I went. I tried to play a little bit of poker in Red Dead Redemption to get the challenge. Completely failed that, and now my online character is absolutely bankrupt, so yeet! Let's give this a go, shall we? There's 2 seasons of this at 25 episodes, so we're gonna give this the 4-episode treatment, and then we're gonna see if it's any good. We're gonna go to 12, and if it's especially good, we're gonna maybe do the whole thing. I don't know, but thank you for your support, Meanless. I have no idea what I'm in for, so let's see. In 3, 2, 1, and go! So is he just gonna be playing rock, paper, scissors? Why do these cards have rock, paper, fucking scissors on them? Jesus. This art style is also really weird, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether I like it or not. Like, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with your face? Oh my god. Like, dude's got so many goddamn, 45-degree angles in his head. Like, holy shit. Departure. So this whole thing is he's gonna wind up on this gambling boat. God, the outlines are so goddamn chunky. Jesus. Got a handful of nothing. I know that much. It can't be that hard to get a job in Tokyo. Wait, he's not even stealing car emblems. Wow, what a fucking hero our boy is. Jesus. He's not even stealing the things to sell? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you can actually make money selling, those hood ornaments. Not that I would know of personal experience. No. Back in England, I have an uncle who knows a bunch of crime boys, and yeah, no. There's always a market for those hood ornaments. They sell for way more than you think. Like, people doing, kit cars and shit. Like, like my uncle has a coworker who's got a fake Rolls Royce, and he bought like one of the hood ornament thingamajigs. Hey, congratulations, Kaiji! You didn't get caught by the spooky man. Congratulations, Dinkus. It's a good It's a good thing you friggin' hid the stolen hood ornament. Why are the lines so chunky? Some of these things have like normal line work, and some of them are so super like the mugs and shit. But not all the mugs. Only some of the mugs are chunky. When the hell, man? Like I'm trying. Like it's not like bad or anything. It's just inconsistent, which is really like spooking me out, man. I'm trying to figure out like. You stupid triangular bitch. What the? Dumbass. Look at our big hero. Big dumbass hero. Oof. Oof. Furuhata is just dead. Remember, kids, never co-sign a loan with someone who's a flight risk. Also, if this dude's never held down a job, how in the fuck does he have the credit to co-sign for a loan? Like, I've been working my ass off since I turned 16. And paying off my student loans and all that shit. And even I don't have good enough credit to get something going, even with a cosign. I gotta get multiple shit going. Not even a single goddamn yen? Jesus, Kaiji, you absolute friggin' idiot. 3.85 million. Congratulations, Kaiji, you're never getting out of that alive. $11 years, man. You never co-sign for anyone unless you're 100% sure. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, oh god. Wow, you mean to tell me a guy who looks like a Yakuza is doing something illegal? Wow. Wow, this guy is a big Yakuza. Just go in and threaten the family, why don't you? Jesus. What I really want is for you to start gambling. You're gonna get a ball and you're gonna gamble. Damn, that's... There's gotta be a catch on this, right? Like... Oh, that's what the gimmick is. They bring all their debtors in. One, maybe two, get off scot-free. But everyone else goes to a labor camp to do, like, Yakuza crimes. For the rest of their lives. That's... Oh. Oh. That's mean. Battle Royale just for gambling. A 100 debtors enter. Only maybe 1 or 2 leave. The rest are packaging meth for the rest of their lives. You're gonna be a drug mule. So you best get that anus nice and loose. It's gonna just be rock, paper, scissors, according to the opening, at least. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, of course it is. Right. Yeah, no, this totally doesn't sound like, hey, we'd rather just have you work for us forever rather than... Half? That is... 1 to 2 years. I highly doubt that comes out to 1 to 2 years. This sounds sketch as hell. And that half number I don't believe either. This super sounds like... Get like 300 people on a ship, 2 leave, and 298 go off to the freaking meth mines. And the 2 that get out, because they're poor people that need to get up-jumped to having 20 million yen in their pockets, they spend it poorly, wind up back in the poorhouse, and repeat the problem. Just like with lottery winners. If I ever won the lottery, man, I'd save that shit. I wouldn't spend a goddamn cent. Oh. This is a really good, hey, come and throw your life away speech. Gonna give him a taste of the good life. Give him a little taste. The first one's free. There's also the questions like, how does this appear on the whole taxes thing? You know, like, you can make 10 million off this. What's to stop the Japanese equivalent of the IRS from coming in and be like, hey, Hey, chum, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that fancy new Rolls Royce? That Mercedes Benz? That Bavarian Motorworks? Only one. Only one after that phone call, I imagine. Ooh. Well, I guess I could create another space if maybe you owe us another 5 million. Put yourself further in the hole. Waiting for the catch. Is he gonna actually read the contract or no? Eh. Oh god, this is so goddamn sketch. But in reality, I'm the biggest Yakuza ever. Head of the Dojima family. Daigo will reward me handsomely. Oh boy. I would not be surprised if some of these guys wind up dead. CG Yakuzis, Yeah, can't have people having cell phones before they get sent off to the methamphetamine mines. And then they're never heard from again, CG Dory. They're all deaders, dum-dum. And no, they all look just as pathetic as Kaiji does. Lending you your war funds, that's a hell of a... That's a big brick of muns! $10 minutes! I mean, at the very least, they don't have to pay back everything they borrowed. They only got to pay back 40%. That, ugh. That 10-minute interest is, ugh. Joke's on you, bitch. Can't leave. They already left when you weren't looking. Like, I want that guy to try and leave, and, like, the boat's already gone. He has to swim back if he wants. I mean, so far, these rules seem seem fair on the surface. But, like, there's some definite slime going on here, man. Kaiji, 10 million. I mean, the more you have, the more you got to swing around, so. It's also like a mental game as well. So that guy just gave off a lot of big dick energy with that 10 million. He's telling everyone he knows how to gamble. Which means anyone going up against him is gonna have that mental like disadvantage of like, oh shit, am I doing this right? Just wearing a friggin' just wearing a friggin' Yu-Gi-Oh deck box with money. I believe in you, Kaiji, you absolute garbage human. CG doors, re. CG statue, re, but alright, at least it looks good. Oh, until they did that shot it did, but alright. Don't be a stupid idiot. So is that gonna, like, determine, like, who they play against first, or? Oh, shit, they all get different games. No, oh no, they get the same game. It's rock, fucking, paper, scissors. The hell? Restricted rock, paper, scissors. So you can only play the card once. That seems like that don't work right. I don't know, Chief. That seems like that. The rules of this version of rock paper scissors seems a bit spooky, son. I don't know, man. All right. Well, you've got me interested at the very least. Our protagonist is a giant shitheel. So, you know, like, it's kind of hitting that initial issue I had with Konosuba. But unlike Kazuma, there's absolutely zero in the way of redeeming qualities for Kaiji. Like, the art style is also really weird. Like, it's like everyone's so angular and weird looking. Like, everyone looks like they've just been grabbed in Photoshop, like, with the transform tool and just their faces pulled, like, in different ways, you know? I was kind of hoping that they would be doing, like the rock, paper, scissors thing would be, like, the final boss game or some shit, and not, like, the default game. Because I was kind of hoping to see, like, you know, like, roulette, poker, blackjack, I don't know, like, shit like that. Okay, so they have multiples of each card. So what, they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh with... So they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh but with, rock, paper... What the fuck? Alright, okay, I think this is just like a thing that was tacked on the end of this file here, but I've just got like a freeze frame of what looks like Kaiji, like, hooked up to this, like, machine that's got a guillotine on his fingers. What the hell? Alright, okay then, manga scans, go for it, alright. Alright, so this show, it looks pretty good. I don't know if it'll be up my alley, but it looks interesting enough to, like, give it, like, at least a 4-episode test, right? Only real complaint I have is the fact that I just really don't like Kaiji. I feel like he is just a gullible, big, dumb idiot who has eyes way bigger than his talents. And if like, gambling is his big thing, then, I mean, maybe he shouldn't suck at it. You know, at least from what little we've seen at this, what little we saw at the start. This was a really good episode, honestly. Like, I don't really have anything to complain about. Like, art style aside, it's pretty interesting. The main character is a giant sack of shit, but once again, that's not something that's, like, wrong. That's a completely valid way to have a character. I think the only thing I really want is I want to know more about the people who are running this. Like, I mean, they're very obviously Yakuzis, right? Like, very clearly. But I want to know more about what's going on with that. Like, why do they run this? Like, what do they benefit from giving these people this false hope? You know? Like, I imagine it makes it easier to human traffic people if they're already on the boat of their own free will, but I mean, there you go on that one. I don't know, man. Like, it's just, they didn't really give off too much in this episode. This episode was really good as a first episode, because it's like, it gives us our main character, tells us more or less what he's like, and how he's a giant prick, sets up our bad guys, doesn't tell us too much about them, in fact, gives us the bare minimum, but it works. And then it gives us our setting, the boat, all of the people he's got to fight against, gives us some names, gives us a rival character, our Sasuke, if you will, and sets up the rules for the competition. This is a very, very good setup for an anime that seems to essentially be a battle royale / tournament arc. Like, it's big thumbs up on that. To the point where, honestly, I don't really have all that much to say, because it's damn near perfect for a setup for this kind of show. Like, it's to the point. You know, like, it gives you everything that you need and nothing else. Everything else is like, hey, buddy, if you want to see what's going on, like, maybe watch a little bit more. You know, like take a step back, take a look. It's in a book, reading Rainbow. You know, like, you know, it's just like it encourages you to watch the next one. Is what I'm getting at. Is big thumbs up on that one, man. Yeah, this is good. I feel like I'm going to enjoy at least some of this. Like I said, I'm not, I like the joke, like, I'm gonna go gambling. But I'm not real good at gambling. Like, I don't know the rules of poker, I don't know the rules of, like, roulette, I don't know any of that shit. This restricted rock, paper, scissors shit seems like it could become an issue. Like in Kekai Sensen, the thing made me bounce off that super hard was the fact they're playing fucking 10-dimensional chess. Like, that, that's my big fear with this. The fact that maybe they will do a thing where they'll just create a board game that will be extremely fucking stupid and basically could have been filled by a real board game that the audience will know the rules of, and use that as an excuse to basically make bullshit happen. Like, you know, it's like it's something that's actually a big issue in Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. Like in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Like, so I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to have, like, a big deck full of, like, really good cards, and I played in, like, a local tournament. I didn't win. It wasn't that good. But, like, you'd always have, like, this ish thing where it's, like, they would just change the rules randomly, like, in the show. Like, I mean, like, the biggest thing is, like, that 4,000 life point shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on with that? Like, I mean, I understand to make the shit go faster, but damn, son, like there are cards that do 4,000 life points, like, in one turn, like, shit. And some of those were even all in the anime. You know, and it's just basically like they change the rules or they modify the game so that, like, if something goes on that doesn't make sense, they can just hide behind the fact, like, oh no, there was this rule. There was this rule going on, you know? Like, yeah. Like, there's kind of like the whole premise behind the Shadow games. The Shadow games kind of disguise it a little bit, because you've also got quote-unquote regular games of Yu-Gi-Oh! And while there is still some, like, big rule breaks in those, at the very least, for the most part, they're minor. At least as far as I remember. I could be misremembering, but there you go. I feel like I'm afraid that this show might do that, where it's like something will happen and it'll be really, really dumb, but the show will just hide behind, oh no, that's just how the rules are restricted, John can go. I don't know. Yeah, this looks like it could be good. So thank you, Meaningless, for your support and for recommending this. Oh boy. As always, everybody, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share, and social media. Tell your friends. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon as well. And if you do that, you get our special patrons-only Discord channel on my open Discord server that anyone can join. And either on that, or I guess DMing me on Patreon. That's also a thing, but it probably won't get to it immediately. Because I only check that about once, maybe twice a week. Yeah, but if you do that, yeah, you can recommend things to be let's played, let's watched, live streamed, whatever I do on this channel. Oh boy. And it goes on the list of stuff I have to do, like give it at least 4 episode tests, like at the very least. But most of the patron stuff I do kind of truck through that a little bit further than that. Like, I think the only one I really haven't has been Kekai Sensen, which is unfortunate, but that show just fucking bounced off me super hard. That was ages ago, damn. Yeah, it's good. It's a lot of fun. Also, we have our patrons only movie night that we do once a month, usually on the second full week of the month. And basically what we do there is we hang out in our sync tube, we watch some anime, watch some movies maybe, play some video games, just kind of have a good old, grand old time in the Discord voice chat. And it's a ton of fun. My favorite time of the month. Oh boy. Anyway, everybody, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I'll see you a